Yeah,
Oh yeah.
we good? Can can they hear me?
Yeah.
Can you tell
Well,
if they can
well,
hear
the
me?
little thingy's going like
Oh,
this.
well, that's probably
It's
good.
going like this
Oh
every
Lord.
time he talks.
Well, we were gonna go live for y'all since we've passed 100 subscribers on the YouTubes, but apparently you gotta once you apply or put in to go whatever you do to go live, they put this 24-hour wait on you. Why is you laughing back there?
Just keep going.
But so we ain't gonna be live today, I don't reckon. But we got a lot to do, so I guess I just talk about what I want to do with each vehicle and my hopes and dreams and probably where they'll end up. I say if we buy anything, we really need a tow vehicle first before we can go buy new things. So that's probably high on the priority list. The Suburban's about the only thing we got that could tow something, but as you've seen in a previous video, there's no motor in it. There's one in here that needs to be put together and put in it, but I don't have everything to make it run, and that might be a little bit before we get all that. So let me back the Corvette out, and I know somebody probably wanted to hear it run. In the last video, we were working on the window regulators or whatever. But come stand here with Mama. Come on, come back over here with Mama. Are you riding with me? All right, let me get the little boy and we'll back the car out. Just stand here so I can hear it. Come on. Hey, come on. Okay, we got mics to try them out. That's an ordeal too. We ain't figured that out now yet. This is the first time we had them. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Wrong keys. That'll work. All right. Let me put the key in. Oh, come on. This thing starts pretty good most of the time. We'll see how good the battery is. You're supposed to floor it because it's electric choke. Oh yeah, she'll start. If she turns over like that, she'll fire. It's a 350 with the old Quadrajet on it. Pretty much like it came. It's an automatic car. Doesn't have a radio in it. Air was added. This car didn't come with air originally. Not used to y'all being able to hear me, and I can just talk. Used to I have to get the phone in the right spot, so get a lot of rambling. Sarah's still out there smiling. Oh, let's see if I can get out of here. It does have, like I said, it has air on it, but it doesn't work. It hadn't been charged in my lifetime that I know of.
Hey, Mama.
All right, come on.
Hey, Dada.
Hey. So I don't know how much I talked about it in the other video, but my dad bought this somewhere around the year before I was born. Probably real close to 9 months before I was born. But it's been rebuilt as far as the motor's been taken down and put back together once. I can remember when I was real little walking through pieces and parts of it and put back together. It was painted at that time. The blues got too much purple in it to be the right color. I don't know if you can see the right color anywhere. Right here maybe. That right there is probably closer to the right blue that it's supposed to be. But the motor, I got a couple things I want to do to the motor. The water pump's a little loose. Actually, that might be the fan clutch. No, it's the hole. You can see the pulley moving. I got a new water pump for it. The shaft's a little bit loose. It rattles just a little bit. So I haven't been driving it too far. I didn't want that to come apart and mess the radiator up and the fan. But it could use a lot. And that'll give us a little bit to show y'all. Like I said, I got the water pump I got to put on it. And I would like to get some valve seals and try to change those in the car with the head still on it. Seen a lot of videos, you can do it as long as the valve's still good enough to hold them up with air. But yeah, that's that one. Then we got the 98. Oh, I don't know if I said it. The Corvette's a 73. 98 Tacoma. It's got the, I may be saying this wrong, 2RZ or something like that motor. It's the little bitty 4-cylinder, the smallest one. Apparently you gotta have a key to get the mileage. 254,045 miles. But it's what I've been driving back and forth to work. There's some nice wheels pictured somewhere that we've got for it, but I haven't figured out how I'm gonna run them on the front. I don't want to run them with the dust cover sticking out of the center of them. I want to run the right center cap for the wheel, and I hadn't figured that out yet. So once we get that down pat, we'll have some fancy wheels on here. Put some new well, I got plugs. They were wrong. I didn't put them in one video. Put the wires on it and 2 new coil packs. I had one coil that was bad. When I first bought it, it would die on it. I only did it like twice, but it would just die out in the middle of shifting. I think somebody's for sure put a new radiator on it. It does have a power steering leak. The canister and the pump don't seem to be leaking. It seems to be the rack that's leaking underneath it. So you got to add some quite often. But it runs good. Gets good gas mileage. It's like, I think it's 25.8 is what I got when I checked it. So almost 26 miles a gallon.
Mama.
Oh, look.
And that brings us, I call it the purple people eater.
Purple.
Someone I worked with used to own this truck, and I tried to buy it a week or two before they bought it, and the folks wouldn't sell it to me. And I was kind of upset a week or two after when it ended up with the other person. And it looked a lot better then. It didn't have any primer on it. It was all purple. Had a steel hood on it still. But it was in good shape. I don't like the fiberglass hood. I want to find a steel one for it. There needs to be a lot of parts ordered from the AMD, Auto Metal Direct. But that's a project for when there's a building to do it inside. I don't want to be doing welding outside, and nor do I have a welder yet. We got to work on that too. But I'll show it to you. If they know, might want to stay back in case there's any washers. Oh yeah, it's a big one. Go. Wasn't expecting that big a one. I wonder if the board's still under the hood to hold it up. Man,
Just go get the spray.
that was a lot.
It was a lot.
Did you see that thing? It was like yay big.
It wasn't that big.
It felt like pretty massive when I opened onto that hood. Oh. Well, I reckon we can just talk a little bit more about it. You fix to get stung.
You want to talk about it?
Well, I guess I could. We can open the door probably. Stay there, look. I took the wheels off of it. It's got some older looking spoked aluminum wheels. And I've painted them black. What? 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 You scared now since I run off and grabbed you? Run off with you? Yeah, but I painted the wheels black and I put the old tires because these had one of them blew out one day while we were out here, just sitting out here on the slab. They were that old. But I took the old wheels off of the Corvette and put on here, or tires. The wheels are, like I said, the ones that were on it, but I painted them black. I tried to bead blast them and clean them up, but that was more of a chore than I wanted to be a part of. Luke, you're fine as long as one of them washers don't find you. Hey, what's all that whining for? Take them in here and look in here. There probably is. I don't see any right away. That is a C4 suspension that I cut out of one to go under this, front end and rear end. But again, a lot needs to be done before we're to that point. But I got it. I'd like to build like some kind of makeshift frame table to put it on and do it best I could. Right. But it's got a 327 in it. I don't know if y'all got a peek at it or not before the wasp went whatever which way. Yeah, they're still coming out of it. It could use the bottom of the doors. The rockers aren't, it's not as bad as it looks like from the outside. Man, what are we doing? Yeah, I mean, let off of her. We got her skinny pedaled all the way to the max. Full climb. We got a little airstrip, grass airstrip north of us, but I ain't heard one scream like that. How am I gonna spray that thing?
Not today.
We're gonna have to wait till a cold, cold morning, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna get y'all. I'll be back. Not today. This is a 65, if I didn't tell you the purple one. It's a 65. But one of my favorite body styles truck. I like it. I'd like it somewhat of a autocross, road course kind of, more of a race truck built out of it. Maybe not a full roll bar, just like an autocross, something. Not too crazy. It's an automatic right now, Power Glide, with the, like I said, 327. But I don't know if I'd change the motor right away. I'd probably just get it running, but I would like to make it a manual, 6-speed. But Tremec T56s are really expensive. I don't own one. I would like to own a couple of them. And I don't know, I thought about T56 with some other motor. Probably go with the LS or LT version like everybody else does. Just because it's easy to get stuff. But I don't know. I like the way it sounds with 327 in it now. But hadn't been run in a long time. It needs a starter. Starter and brakes. The brakes really don't exist. And then that leads us to this. The possible tow rig one day. I have hopes and dreams of this being lifted a little bit with 37 inch tires maybe. But somebody cut the fenders. They didn't used to be so big. So it needs fenders put back on it. Get rid of these awful fender flares. Unless you can find some wheeled racing wheels that are like the 16-inch wide wheels. Put some big old tires. The tire don't even, it's nowhere near the edge of the fender flare. I don't really like that fender flare. So, but the worst thing, they cut the back too. So you need quarters to make the wheel wells right, and fenders. The only bad rust on the underside looks really good. The only bad rust, remember there was a wasp nest in there.
Is it right there?
That's an old one though. Where is it at? I can't even find it. Somewhere, thought it was in the top of one of the doors. Oh, there it is. Right there. So that's like the worst rust on the top of the body. Now, the battery tray and the inner fender under that battery tray, that needs to be replaced. But other than that, the frame is really clean. I wish somebody had left it the original blue color. That's probably my favorite Chevrolet colors. It would have looked way better that color. And it might be that color again someday. Get us one of them Vevor pop-up spray booths. Go to town. But again, we ain't got an air compressor big enough to do that. One day. I got friends that got that kind of stuff, but they're expensive, you know. But yeah, she's missing the heart. She's in the middle of that transplant, you know, the heart transplant. She's gonna need a lot. Really curious about the electric air conditioners because this thing don't have rear AC like they came with. And I was looking at an older Bronco today that had one of the 12-volt electric AC compressor and all on it. It had everything in the back. The I guess the condenser and all was up under the back of it. But it looked like a good deal. We'll see if we get one of them one day. We spent a day pressure washing this thing, but it sat out here so long. See, that's part of the inner fender down there. Like I said, that corner where the battery, you can take them around there and show them. I didn't forget. Battery tray's rusted, and that's part of what interferes and fender's missing there. Oh, easy loop. But if you haven't seen this thing before, show them the headliner. You know, it's something. I don't know what.
Psychedelic.
Yeah, something. You running into me, buddy. Better turn that unit around. But yeah, so 91. It was originally 350. I want to say it's a 4L80 in it. Watch out, buddy. There's bees over there on them flowers. But so 4L80 transmission, I believe. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident it's that. And 3/4 ton 4x4. But I really would have loved to put a Cummins motor in it, 6-cylinder, so it was just stronger. But we got a 6.0 LS, one of the good ones. I forget if it's a LQ4 or whatever it is with the flat top pistons, but it is the better one. We'll show you all that too when we go back in the shop. But I've got the heads off of it, put new valve stem seals on them, put them back together. I got new gaskets for everything to bolt it together. Gonna have to come up with pulleys. I really want one of the Holley front runner setups, but they are outrageous. But we might get one. We'll see. They go on sale, you know, right before Christmas time, around November or something. Might have to wait till then for that. That, and I need a computer too. Maybe that'll go on sale. So But anyhow, we'll get to that. That is the motor out of the Suburban. Still there. It was blown, if you didn't know. Just got rust, water in it, and the cylinders are rusted. What else? I could tell them. I don't know how many miles is on this Suburban. I don't know if y'all care to know that. But anyhow, I got metal stuff to try to do an extension off of our shop that we have now. You can look back at the little, take that lean-to area off and extend the shop on out 30 foot. So I have more room to work. Can't, fit the bill. There's not enough in the envelope for this one we're standing on. When we bought this house, all it had was these pillars. There's 6 posts made, but none of the rest. If they had finished the top of the trusses, maybe I'd try to buy the purlings and all to finish it. But I think we're going to end up getting a barn kit, maybe next year. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'm going to see how many miles are on this one. Oh, I forget about them things. Some wasps. Watch out. It's that one. 193,894. Manual windows. Nothing special. Vinyl seats with the, it's got the floor mat in it. No carpet. Did it have carpet in the back, or was it vinyl too? It's got a little bit of carpet, but I think somebody cut that and put it in it. Doesn't look right. I think it's just all was the vinyl mat from the factory. I don't know. I ain't messing with that thing. We ain't getting stung again. And then we got the Highlander. I didn't tell you how many miles are on the Corvette. I really don't know. What? Rock. You can't go with that rock. You don't put the brakes on. You're going to have to move it. How many miles this thing say? 77,503. I'm going to say there's probably more than that on it, because I think it said 77,000 for a long time. Maybe multiple years. Of course, it don't get driven much. I probably don't start it but every 3 or 4 months. And then my dad didn't start it that much. And then this one's got 130, I think. 134, 227. But it's a nice Highlander. We got it with like 38 or 40,000 miles on it. And it's been a good one. It's a 2018. Never had any major issues. It's done real well. I used to keep cars really clean, but there's just not time anymore for such things. I guess we'll go in the shop, look around, show you some of them ideas and projects. And
The new heart for the Suburban.
yeah, that's in pieces. Doesn't look so strong at the moment, I'll turn that fan off so maybe y'all can hear me a little better. I don't know. This is a 6-liter. If you're one of those real technical people. That's not the right casting number. Where's it at? I ain't got a light out here. Yeah, I do. Hold on. Right here. If you're really technical and want to know what it is the 12551364 casting. And I don't know if you can tell that piston there is flat. But there's only one cylinder that's kind of iffy. But I bought it thinking it was blown. I think it's this one. Maybe I'll take the plastic off when I go to build it. But I've got a new timing chain and all put on it. I've got a new oil pump. I want to put everything fresh that I can on it. But the heads are sitting over there on the shelf. Like I said, I put new valve stem seals on them. Got to get them bolted back on. Got a new Felpro gasket set. You don't like the light blinding y'all? I'm sorry. But anywho, got all them parts. And then there's these pieces laying in the floor. And this has to do with running them fancy wheels that I got. This would give me, this come off of a LS400 Lexus. The wheels will, I don't know, you got to do a lot to this. You got to shorten the upper to make it bolt in, or where the U-joint, or I'll get it right here in a minute, ball joints are. But I've seen people cut them and then brace them, plate them on both sides. And I figured that'd be strong enough. But I need to make a jig off of the old ones before I ever cut these and move this down. So there's a lot to do there. And the new wheels rub just a little bit of that ridge, so that I don't know how much I can grind off of that. I think it'll be fine on that surface. So it's either put a spacer on or do that, and I'd rather play with that, see if it leaks or not, because I don't think it's gonna hurt the brake caliper. Take a little bit off. But anyhow, don't know when I get that. I can take them to work and weld them back up. But that's on the agenda at some point. What else are we on? Show them these. All that, so I can put those on it and run the stock, the original center cap. A lot of work. That's for the Toyota, or the Tacoma truck. What else? What else? If anybody likes this boat, they might like it.
You just did the video.
It needs to be finished.
I think you just did the video.
We're not done yet.
We started.
We might want to show them the bees. I talked about the bees. I ain't ever showed them to them. It's a scale model of a Bertram motor yacht, I think. Need to order some motors and shafts and all and make it an RC boat. Put it together. Anyhow, that's about it. The slabs 50 by 50 out there. Like I said, maybe we can get us a building the next year or so for that. This is all we got to work on inside right now, and I don't even know if the Suburban will fit in here. That door's pretty low. It might. Just might. But thank y'all for watching the shows, and we hope that this would be live. And once we get a approval or whatever you got to get, maybe we'll make something a little live video. But we're gonna take a trip next week here, and maybe y'all see where we go. We'll try to put a video together of that. But thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again. And time will tell, because the Lord only knows.